Hi guys, this is a video in response to Edic Beer's Patreon video this morning. I think it was this morning. Now he was sort of trying to get a feel for how people felt about Patreon. Now there's a few ways that people do Patreon. I was going to start this video, I was going to talk about what Patreon is and go into loads of information about sort of current people who use it and successful examples. Successful examples. Check out Jim Sterling. He makes videos. He's got no exclusive content at all, as far as I'm aware, and he makes like $10,000 a week from Patreon. Anyway, so in a nutshell, what Patreon is a way for people to support content creators. I believe it was created in the first instance to support people who made music and sort of artists, painters, or digital. The sort of thing you'll find on DeviantArt, that sort of thing. So it got me thinking as to whether I would actually consider putting Patreon on my channel and what sort of form that would take. Now, what I do know is that if I ever did it, which there is a possibility, I mean, I've been thinking about it for a long time, it would be nice to have just, even if it's just a few dollars every month, just to help me buy styrene. To be honest, styrene isn't the most expensive thing in the world, but when you're using lots of it and experimenting and making mistakes, it soon sort of dwindles and disappears, and then you're ordering more and so on. And especially if I want to make tutorials, people have been asking me if I want to make tutorials for the crap that I make. And in order to do that, I basically need to make a duplicate of what I've already made, which again uses up styrene. But anyway, so if I ever considered it, it would just be sort of you saying, I appreciate what you do on your channel, the effort you put in. Here's $1 a month to sort of encourage you to carry on and help out. That is the sort of format that I would go for. No exclusive content or anything like that. I don't think it's necessary, and I also don't feel that what I produce here is actually worth money per video. Now, saying that, if I were to do it, I would actually encourage people to choose the option, because you get an option of whether you want to, for the example of videos, whether you want to do $1 or pound per video or $1 per month. And what I would actually do is encourage people to do the per video option, but put a limit of $1. And what that does is, it means that if I all of a sudden stop making videos in 3 months, say another tragedy happens in the family and I stop making videos and stop producing content of any kind, you're not going to be paying, because you're only paying that $1 and a limit of $1 if I put out a video. So that's the sort of the format that I would personally do, and that's what I would ask people to do. That way they're protected, that if I ever stop producing content and they've forgotten about Patreon altogether, they're not continuing to pay, as a sort of safety net, because you can put that limit on. You could say $1 per month per video, and then a maximum of $3 a month, so that it would never go above paying for 3 videos, essentially. Now, what I wanted to do to continue the conversation, and what I hope other YouTubers might do, is share what I'm about to show you. I've basically produced a straw poll. Now, what it says is, would you support a YouTube hobby content creator through a service such as Patreon or YouTube Red when that eventually comes out? What we've got is, we've got yes, but only if it included exclusive content. Yes, but only if all content remained free, and no, I would never pay for any. That last one would include advertising, if you just prefer advertising on videos. So there will be a link in the description to that. I'll put a link to Edic Beer's video as well, so he started the conversation. Let us know what you think. Any YouTube creators out there, feel free to make a video, share the straw poll link, which is down in the description, with your followers. Let's try and get a sort of a big consensus of what people think about this subject, because I'm sure that there are loads of YouTube creators out there who they're not looking to make a living off the YouTube channels, because that's next to impossible with such a niche thing as wargaming and modelling. So I mean, it's just for a little bit of money to help motivate and keep the content going, really, make improvements. So let us know what you think. Like I say, link in the description, share it to everybody. Let's find out what everybody thinks and get an idea of what the lay of the land is. Right, that's all I wanted to say, really. Like I say, really looking forward to seeing what people think and seeing how people share it and getting everybody involved. So yeah, nothing left to say other than stay well, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.